Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, beautiful, magnificent, and blessed Friday. I know you guys see the view behind me, which is very different. That's because I am currently in South Carolina at my mom's house. I'm not going to go too far into detail right now. There's some other things that I want to show you guys first. And please forgive me for looking the way that I am looking. Y'all, I've been working hard all week around the house and around the property. But like I said, we will get into that. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take you guys outside, and also to let you guys know from the jump, I'm not going to probably be editing anything, for this video because I don't have Wi-Fi here in the house just yet. So basically, whatever bloops and blunders that you guys may get is going to be coming to you live and raw. But let's go on and take this little tour, and then I will follow up with you guys to let you know what it is that I'm doing. And I have been here since Tuesday. So that's basically why I'm looking the way I'm looking, because as I said, I've been working very, very hard. But let's step outside on the property first and let me show you what I'm doing, and I'll let you guys know why I am doing what I'm doing. So let's head on out. And today is a beautiful day. It's supposed to go up into the 80s. It is pretty warm here, but not as warm as it has been in Georgia, I'm told. All right, so we are outside on the property. I'm going to flip you guys around real quick. Okay, so we are on the property of my mom's house. And I'm going to show you all the work that I've been doing since I have been here. So if you see those bags over there, that's because all of the stuff that's on the ground has been being collected by my family members. Right here is something that needs to be fixed and will be getting done pretty soon. And let's just take a walk on the property so I can show you what I've been doing. So this is my mom's land, y'all, and it's so much work that needs to be done since she has not been here for the past couple of months. So let's see. So what I've been pretty much doing out here is I'm doing a lot of raking, trying to get the property to look like a little something. And as you can see, there is so much work that needs to be done. So if you see these leaves here that are pushed out away from the trees, that's what I've been doing. I'm also going to be getting a couple of these branches on the trees shaved down. And I think this is about maybe 2 or 2.5 acres of land here. And this is her barn here. And this is the other side of her house. Now, we're gonna go back around to the front of the house. I really don't like walking out here too much, y'all, because there's so many things. Birds, deers, dogs, everything. All right, so I'm gonna let you take a look at her house as well. If you can see these like little cracks on here, and that's on the majority of all of her windows. And here is another group of weeds that I shoveled up as well. All right, and now we're gonna head back into the house so we can have somewhat of a conversation. All right, guys, so now I'm going to show you around the house. All right, guys, so before I show you the house, let me just sit you guys down for a minute. Ooh, I am winded. So I did not take you guys around the entire property because that would have been way too much. And as you can see, I am out of breath. So the reason why I'm here in South Carolina is because I am in the process of getting the house all fixed up so I can figure out what it is that I want to do. So before I get into everything, now I'm going to show you the well, you know something, let me just tell you what I'm going to be doing, what my thoughts are first, and then I'll take you around to each room. So I'm in the process of remodeling and fixing and doing whatever needs to be done to get the house up to par, because I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing with the house once I get it all fixed up and looking nice and presentable and it is livable. So with that being said, I don't know if I want to fix it up to bring my mom back here along with a nurse and an aide. And that's only because she misses her family. The only people that she has in Georgia really is me and my son. I do have cousins out there, but you know, I guess they're so busy and living their lives and doing what they have to do that they don't really visit often. My son, he goes see her periodically, but he works like 7 days a week, so it's kind of hard for him. And for me, you know, I'm the one who goes see her, you know, every weekend, and I've been doing anything and everything for my mom, which is getting very tiresome, but I don't mind. But with that being said, the majority of her family is here in South Carolina in this immediate area. So I'm thinking if I bring her back home, she'll be in better spirits and, you know, a little bit more happier. So that way I can make sure some family is still coming by to see her. Her sisters are here, her nieces are here, her cousins are here, and, you know, a whole host of people that know her and that she's familiar with will be here. Then I don't have to worry about her having an aide or a 24-hour nurse, because now the house is, you know, fixed up for someone to be here with her to give her care. The second thing is to rent it out. And I'm thinking about renting it out because I am investing so much money. I will be able to get the money back in return to do the things that needs to be done. The third option will be, well, actually there's 4 or 5 options. The other option would be either to do like an independent living type thing. And like I said, those funds will go into doing whatever needs to be done for my mom, which I'll explain once again towards the end of the video. And the last option would be to have it purchased. But there is so much work that needs to be done in this house. If I'm not mistaken, this house was built in 1937 or 38. And since my mom has been here, there has been no updates. There's no repairs of anything. So let me just show you around to show you some of the things that I'm talking about. So since, let me flip you around. So right now we are in the kitchen, and please forgive the way the house is looking. I just have like random stuff around because I'm going to be here for a little while. So as you can see, this is an eat-in kitchen. It's a pretty large kitchen, if you can see, but it basically needs to be done over. So all of the cabinets, I'm going to keep those because they're still in pretty good shape, minus the ones on the bottoms that are missing some drawers. The contractors can just build those back in. So I plan on taking the wallpaper down. I'm going to scrape off the popcorn ceiling. There is a like little drop in the ceiling there, and that's from a tree that fell in the house due to a storm a couple of years ago. The contractors that came in at that time did a horrible job. That lighting there, I don't understand why they put that type of lighting in there. That reminds me of a school cafeteria. So that's going to be taken down as well. The kitchen will be painted all white. The house interior will be all white. The cabinets are going to be all white, and I'm going to change all of the knobs on everything to black. The sink is going to be new. All of that is going to be new. The shutters there will be coming down as well. If I can afford in the budget, I will be getting new windows as well. The floors will be done over also. And that is a look at the kitchen. So now we're going to walk over into her dining area, which is also pretty much a large space. So it's not too bad in this area here. What I will be doing is pulling up the carpets. There is hardwood under all of the carpeting. So once the carpeting comes up, we're going to leave down the wood that's there. If there's anything or any piece that's no good, they'll just pull that up and replace it with the new wood flooring. It's all going to be sanded down to like a light color. And that's basically what we're going to do throughout the house on the floors. And we're going to paint this room over, the trim and everything, do what needs to be done. Scrape the ceilings again. That lighting will be taken out of here. I'm going to be putting up a little like ceiling fan there. And hopefully not changing any windows. But that's basically it here. And I'm sorry that it's a little dark, y'all. I'm going to have some lighting installed as well because there's not many in the house. So this is the, I guess you would say, the living room as soon as you walk into the house. That is the front door. This is a pretty large area as well. Same as the dining area. I will be painting the walls all white. The ceiling will be scraped and smooth white as well. Carpeting coming up for hardwood floors. All of this furniture and everything that you see that's remaining here, I'm trying to sell. I did sell a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm trying to get rid of these pieces as well. And as you can see, it's a pretty large area. So it will all be painted here, all white. She has a fireplace there. So with the room being all white, I'm going to paint the fireplace all black. So it's pretty much going to be like a black and white theme in here. Now we're going to come down to this room here. And let me put the lights on in here. So this is bedroom number 1. Excuse the mess. Let me just come and close this door and stand over here. So not too much work done. Needed to be done in this room as well. It's going to be painted painted white all over. Thank God this room doesn't have the popcorn ceiling, so don't have to worry about that. All of the doors in the house are still pretty good, functioning well. They're just, everything's going to be painted and the doorknobs are going to be changed. All of the doorknobs in the rooms and in the bathroom, and including the front door, is going to be all black. And once again, on the floors, pulling up the carpet, sanding the wood down to a lighter color. And then we're going to just leave it as that. And back in the front of the house, in the living room, I forgot to make mention, that door, I am going to be getting a new front door. The new door that's coming in is going to be black because the outside of the house is going to be painted all white as well. The roof is already black. I had that fixed maybe 3 or 4 years ago. But the front door is going to be black, and there's going to be glass in the middle. And the knobs on the door will be black as well. So let's continue through the first bedroom. And as you can see, this is a very old house. My mom never did any updates. Oh, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to get the light on in here. Okay, so this is a Jack and Jill bathroom. As you can see, she has the window up here, which is covered by that thing there, which that's going to be coming down. The bathroom is going to pretty much be gutted because I am changing everything. The toilets, the vanity there, the mirrors there, the lighting there, everything is going to be changed out. As I said, we're keeping the doors, changing the knobs, painting it all white. We're going to be taking that ceiling fan out of here, which I don't feel that there is a need for a ceiling fan in the bathroom. So it's just going to be a regular light there. And we're going to be knocking down this ceramic stuff here. And it's just going to be a regular, bathroom, regular floor. along with the tub is going to be switched out probably if I can afford it in the budget. If not, that's going to be painted as well. There is some type of paint I'm told that they can use for that. Also, if you can see, there's a little crack in the floor, but all of this entire floor is going to be fixed, leveled, and done over. And we're going to put some tile down on there. Once you come out the Jack and Jill bathroom, here is the next bedroom. And let me put the light on in here for you guys. Okay. So here is the second bathroom connected to, the second bedroom connected to the bathroom, which is the Jack and Jill. So this is a pretty decent sized room as well. And thank God, once again, there is no popcorn ceiling. So basically all we need to do is just paint in here, all white. And this is the color of the flooring and the wood that is under the carpet. So as I said, this is just going to be cleaned up and stripped to a light color wood, and level the floor out, and then that'll be the end of that. Hopefully, like I said, I don't think I need to change any of the windows. If so, I'll just have to do that, and we're gonna paint. Now, this side of the room, I'm gonna be changing these doors. I'm gonna switch out to the doors that you can just like pull out. What's behind these doors would be the washing machine and dryer. I do not like it at all. I don't understand why someone would put a washing machine and dryer in a bedroom, but I guess that's what they did back in the day. As you can see, there's some cabinets there for storage. Those are going to be painted white as well. I'm also going to be including all of the appliances, so that'll be in here too, in case I, rent it, or my mom comes back, or, to be sold, or whatever the situation may be. Now, I wanted them to knock like the front part of this wall down, like this up here and this side here, to make it all level, to make the room look a little bigger, and try to place this washing machine and dryer someplace else. But unfortunately, that will cost an arm and a leg, because all of the plumbing is here for the washing machine and dryer. So hopefully, I'll just try to make it look the best way, I can get it to look, in order for it to not, be an eyesore because it's in the room. This is also another area, storage area here, which I'm going to have them turn this into a closet. So all we're gonna need to do, and change the doors as well. So all we'll need to do here is just put the rack in, which it looks like there used to be racks here. But I'm just gonna go in, fix that up, and put the racks in for a closet. And also here is another closet. I haven't been in this closet in so long. And this has shelves in here too, so they can use this as a supply closet. And that's the water tank in there as well, as you guys can see. Now, coming out of that room, we're into the den. This is supposed to be like the family room, which is another pretty good size. So let's start here. Popcorn ceilings, those are definitely going to be scraped. All of this wood paneling here, these Southern people love that. I will be having that taken down. And then we're going to remove all of the wallpaper in this house. And then we are going to paint everything white. And again, what I forgot, in the kitchen, the countertops here and the backsplash, all of that is going to be done over as well. We're going to get some regular granite, being that the kitchen is going to be all white and black. I'm doing black and white quartz countertops as well, and white backsplash. Same thing here. And in here, like I said, all of the paneling will be coming off. All of the window shutters there will be coming off as well. I want to make this room look light and airy. Now, all the rooms that you see here that has these ceiling fans, I will be taking those out as well. They're going to be black ceiling fans. The kitchen, however, I'm not going to have a fan in there. I don't feel that there's a need. I'm just going to have a light put there. In the dining area that I showed you, I will be putting a fan there, and also in the front of the house, the living area, the living room, I will be putting one there as well. So this is the door to the back. We're going to keep the same door. And what we're going to do is just paint that black and change the knobs. And now we're going to go back. This is the hallway leading to the primary bedroom. So I'm going to be switching that out for a light there. And here's the central air. I'm going to be painting all of this, scraping off the popcorn ceiling. As you can see, there might have been some kind of leaks or something there at some point. And I'm going to be painting all of that white as well. All right, and here we are in the primary bedroom. So let me go by this wall here and show you guys. So there is the doorway, right? As soon as you come in, you have your closet there, which is a walk-in closet. Let's go in here and show you. Okay, there goes the walk-in closet. I'm not exactly sure what that tank is right there. I have to ask my stepbrother. But we're going to, once again, paint the room all white. Take up the carpet for the hardwood floors, sand that down, make it a lighter color. Paint all the walls, take down the popcorn ceiling. We're going to switch out the ceiling fan with a black one. The windows are in pretty good condition. We just need to scrape them and clean them, paint them. And that's basically it. Same with this wall back here. Take down all of that wallpaper. And here is the primary bathroom. And find the light switch. Now this is a very, very tiny walk-in closet. Now, with my mom, if I'm thinking that she's going to be coming back home, we're going to have to do this shower over. First of all, I want a glass door because this right here is not doing it. We're going to gut out the whole shower and change that to all white, including the floors. And as you can see, the floors are similar to inside the shower. All of that is going to be taken up as well. All of this paneling here, we're probably going to take that out as well. We're going to be changing the mirror, painting this all white. And let's see, and the cabinet here, painting that all white and changing the knobs. And like I said, new mirror, and new toilet bowl. All right, guys. So that is basically the tour of the entire home. Oh, here's one other thing I forgot to show you. Okay, this is in the hallway. This is built in. So I guess this is what they would use for, like, I guess their pantry. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff there now. Cleaning supplies, a cooler, bathroom stuff, you know, stuff for the kitchen and stuff like that. But I think this is used as a pantry, being that there is no pantry in the kitchen. All right, so I'm going to turn you guys back around and we're going to go have a seat in the kitchen so I can talk to you guys. All right, guys, so I wanted to make this video for you guys today. Oh, and I'm sorry. It looks so dark. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can put the light on. Okay. I'm trying to get into... All right, that's a little better. So, guys, I wanted to make this video for you guys today, especially for those of you who are caregivers or will be becoming caregivers pretty soon in the very near future. There is a lot involved with that. And I primarily am speaking to those who have parents that owns a home or have land or any type of property, because it is totally different when you have property versus when you do not have property. So as you guys know, my mom is currently in a nursing facility in Georgia, which is where I live. This looks so dark. I'm so sorry, y'all. I hope the lighting comes across better. But she's in a nursing facility in Georgia with me. I wanted to have her closer to me so that I can make sure that she's getting the proper care that she needs. I think I'm going to need to stand up and move over here in the light. Yeah, that seems to be better. So I'm just going to have to stand. But I wanted to bring her to a facility closer to me so I can make sure that she's getting the care that she receives, and to make sure people know that someone is there, you know, periodically checking on her, making sure that everything that needs to be done is done. That was my primary reason for doing so. So it brings me to this point. Guys, if you have elderly parents, please, 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 if you can start the process now, start the process now. Make sure you have all of your paperwork in order. And I think I do have a video where I had expressed this information as well. Make sure you have a healthcare proxy, power of attorney, and if they don't have a home, make sure they have a will, and make sure that they have you listed on the will. In my case, and for people that are in my situation where my mom has a home and property, it is best to have the power of attorney, which will knock out probate. If any of you are interested in knowing more about what probate is and what probate does, just leave me a comment, and I'll make a separate video about that. And I can also make another video about a will and a will versus a power of attorney. Now, once you have all of that paperwork done, that gives you the authority to speak for that person, whether it's your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, or whomever. You are in charge of all of everything that needs to be done. So like right now with me, it is time consuming, and I'm telling you, I have to put out so much money. All of these renovations that are being made right now is coming out of my pocket, and hopefully I'm able to get some funds from my mom's mortgage company to help me fund and do whatever it is that needs to be done in here as well. And also there is an organization that my mom won a lottery for seniors. They're also going to be coming through and getting the house like ready for her, putting up bars and things like that, and also like wheelchairs and things like that as well, to make it accessible for her wheelchair and her walker. And guys, before I forget, make sure you keep receipts of everything, every single thing, every transaction that you do. Because in the end, you never know if you're going to come across any issues and they want to know where the money is coming from, or maybe they think that you're using their money like for frivolous things, if that is the case. But what I can say is, with my mom's money, it really doesn't cover much. So the majority of the money that is being spent is coming out of my pocket and my children's pocket. Thank you, God, for the type of children that I have. And, you know, they invest in me. They invest in, you know, their grandmother, and they want to make sure everything is okay. So, and they also want to make sure that we have the things that we need, because it's basically beneficial for everybody. But with that being said, it's a lot, y'all. It is a lot. So where I'm at right now is in the process of getting the house put together and making it ready for whatever's, you know, I decide to do with the house. So before getting approval for anything from my mother's mortgage company, I had to come out of pocket a few thousands of dollars, because my mom had an FHA loan. And I can explain that to you guys as well. So there are certain things in here that needs to be done before approval, which is like some of the things that I was showing you, like around the house. There's like little cracks on the outside that needs to be fixed, painted, and whatever it is that the contractor does. And also that crack that's in that Jack and Jill bathroom that I showed you guys, that has to be fixed as well. And then they'll send a appraiser out, and hopefully once that gets passed, then they'll be able to give me whatever it is. But I still have to come out of my pocket thousands of dollars for all of this stuff that needs to be done. So far, since I've been here, from Tuesday until today, I've already spent, probably over $5,000. And here are my receipts. So, like I was saying, if you guys are going to be caregivers in the near future for your parents, or if you are a caregiver now and they live in a home, at some point, if the house isn't up to par, I would highly recommend that you start working on it little by little now. I did not know, how bad the house was and how much was needed to be put into the house. So now, I'm reaping because I have to come up with the funds to do all of this all at one time, and hopefully, it'll all work out well. One other thing that I wanted to say is, no matter what you do, no matter what kind of funding you get, you're still going to have to come out of pocket. I mean, substantially, you're going to have to come out of pocket. There's no ways around it. Also, with my mother being in the facility, yes, she does have Medicaid. Yes, they do pay a portion of her fee in the nursing facility, but like I said, only a portion. I also pay $1,700 a month for her to be in there as well. Now, my mother does get an income, but it's not that much. She did not qualify for them to pay in full because my mom came from New York to the South. The New York money is much more than the money down South. So when they did the comparison as far as her income, they put her on a Medicaid spin down, which means they would pay a portion and my mom would have to pay the remainder, which is what we're doing. So being that my mom didn't really make too much money and she doesn't have much money coming in, every month I am still paying out of pocket. So now I am paying, with the assistance of her money, which is not much, I still have to come out a couple of hundreds of dollars to help her out. So this is why I'm saying, please try to get these things done when you can, because right now, monthly, what I'm looking at now is I'm paying 17 almost close to $1,800 a month for my mom's nursing facility. I'm still paying mortgage on this house. I just had to put back on her water and her electricity, which I was paying before anyway, so I have to start paying that again. On top of my bills, my rent, my car note, my car insurance, my electricity, my water, my groceries, my transportation, to and from. And another thing, on the way down here, Lord Jesus, I had to take money because my check engine light came on as soon as I hit Columbia, South Carolina. Thank God my stepbrother is capable of fixing cars. So therefore he ordered the parts for me and he's been working on the car. So I pretty much have been not mobile because I have to stay in place because the car isn't working. But in a nutshell, that's everything that needs to be done right now. So hopefully I can get everything done in a month. I am waiting for the contractor to come by today to do those touches that needs to be done in the crack in the bathroom. I'm also waiting for the city of the people, the city of this town or whatever. They're gonna come in and pick up all the bushes and debris and vines and everything that were pulled up and chopped down. They're gonna be picking that up. Yesterday I had the electric company here because the street light was out, so I had them put that on, which is going to be on my electrical bill as well here. And I also had them cut down some lines that were here from years and years and years ago. That electric company does no longer exist, so they cut those down for me and they took those out of here. And I'm also waiting for the gentleman to come back and, or my stepbrother's friend to come back and pick up all of those leaves and everything and pines that I raked up from yesterday. And y'all, my back is killing me. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to get back to my house so I can pamper myself. I'm gonna get me a massage. I'm gonna get my nails done. I gotta get myself together because I'm so tired and my body is feeling crazy right now. But hopefully I will be back to give you guys an update on everything soon. What I'm going to try to do is pull out the camera later on today, once everything and everybody is here doing what they're doing, and then I will show you guys. I'll probably post that tomorrow I'm not sure how that's going to go. But guys, basically, that's what I've been doing and will probably be doing for the next, I guess, maybe month or two. I'm hoping that I can have everything approved and done by the end of May, early June, so I can decide what it is that I want to do with this property. And also, guys, being that my mom does have Medicaid, there is a 5-year rule that they have, which my mom, we didn't have everything in place. I just started getting everything in place for her in 2024. So that's less than 5 years. So I'm told that there's that Medicaid can come in and take the property, or they will give you the choice of, I guess, recouping them back the money that they took. So that, brings on another issue with me. Me putting in all the work, for this house, especially if my mom is going to be coming back in here, there's no way in the world that I'm going to let the house go. I'd rather it be here, like for the family whenever needed, or if somebody falls on hard times, if they need a place to stay until they get back on their feet, I'd rather keep the house for that. So, in a nutshell, myself and my children, we're gonna have to create a separate fund, and we each, put money in it every pay period, because I would rather pay Medicaid than just give them the house. I'm definitely not going to do that. So I do know that I'm 98% sure, or let's say 97% sure, that is going to be a situation that is going to arise, and I have to be prepared for that. So as I said, I'm going to start putting money away for that fund as well. So that way, when the day does come, I will be able to just give them whatever money is owed, and excuse me, I saw something flying around. Give them the money that is owed, so that way we can just keep the house in the family. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm so sorry it has taken so long for me to get back to you guys. And I do see, however, that my numbers are going up a little bit more, and I am happy about that. I do have some new subscribers, and thank you so much. And I'm sorry, in the very beginning, I did not even open up correctly. But thank you guys for watching. The ones who have been watching me from day one, thank you so much. I do appreciate you. For all of you who are new, who have subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I appreciate you watching my videos. I hope you stick around. I have not been doing daily videos because I have been so engulfed in everything that's been going on, over here in South Carolina. But I'm going to try to my best to give you at least one video a week. But guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And please share my video with anyone who you think is interested in this type of content. And I will see you guys in the very next video. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed weekend. See you in the next video.